Why, hello, 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 everyone. As always, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, just depending on when you're able to catch this live video. This last several weeks have been really insightful, challenging, but to say the least, it's definitely been one of those weeks where you have to spend some time in reflection on what's going on. So if you are in the holiday season and watching this now, we're going through Hanukkah and we're soon to hit Christmas. So you can see my wonderful live tree behind me. And this is the first time in 2 years that I've been able to have a Christmas tree. So anyway, very, very excited to do these videos for you. So as always, I'm going to start with a quote, and this one is by George Christoph Lichtmer. And it says, before we blame, we should first see if we can't excuse. You know, that one should get you to think just a little bit for a minute. You know, before we start pushing the blame on somebody else, is this something that we can just let go? Is this something we can excuse and say, you know what? It really doesn't matter. You know? Too often we're immediately quick to react. But I teach that being proactive rather than reactive is a better way to go. Now, it doesn't always happen that way. Just think about it. Before we blame, can we first excuse if possible? So today's topic is give your all. And the reason why I'm diving into this is that there have been many times in the lives of many people who I teach, many of the people who I coach, and myself, where we're doing absolutely what we have to be able to get by. So what does that look like? That looks like not doing everything to 100% of your ability. You know, you look at just one story of the Bible that immediately comes to mind is the story of David. He was a devout person to God, but yet he lusted after another woman and went against God. So was he 100% giving his all? And in that moment, he certainly wasn't. Therefore led to the demise of that woman's husband. And yes, he eventually came back to God and repented for what he did. But what I'm trying to get to is that we often get tied up in what we're doing, but are we really tied up? Are we giving it that 80%? Or is it just 50? Maybe it's only 25. So when I say give your all, if you look at a perspective from being a family member, you know, when you have family events, you're 100% there, or you should be, because you just never know. Tomorrow is not promised. And so to be able to spend that quality time with family and friends. Same thing if you're a business professional. If you're in your business and you are only given 50%, and that other 50% is being left on the table, what could you be accomplishing? Where could that push you in your journey, in your moving up professionally, if you're only at 50%? See, one thing I've learned from many, many lessons is that I don't love partially. I love with my whole heart. And so when I give to my clients, when I give to my family, and when I give to my friends, I give my all. Do I fall short? Sure. I have many, many times. But I'd like to believe that at some point in time, the love in my heart will allow me to do it consistently all the time. So are you giving your all in your business, in your personal life, maybe in your church that you're serving? What does that look like for you? You know, as always, I tell you, I teach from passion, perseverance, and purpose. My purpose is to serve others through these videos, through coaching and training and speaking. And when I do that, I believe in my heart that I'm giving 100% my all. Are you? Are you taking the time to give your all? What does that look like for you? If you were serving in church at 100% capacity, what does that look like? If you're serving your family and the love of a spouse or significant other, what does that look like? 100% committed to your relationship, to love and the sacrifices you would do for each other. And in your business, going from 50% to 100%, you're going to see some dramatic results. So I hope today's subject really touches a good nerve for you. If you're giving your 100% and you're giving your all, great, kudos. I'm here to tell you that I can't do this right all the time either. So there's going to be times that we're going to fall short. So what do? Keep going. Pick yourself back up, wipe yourself off, learn from your mistakes, and adjust and continue to grow. So as always, thank you for giving me your time. I hope that you'll be well and be blessed and taking care of each other. I will, of course, say happy holidays, happy Hanukkah. I think it's Kwanzaa, so happy Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas, whatever holiday you celebrate, if you celebrate at all. I hope that this time of the year, that when you gather with your friends and family, that you truly, truly give your all. As always, thank you. Take care. God bless.